High School Playbook starts now.
Well, those are the two helmets, and when you see that, that can only mean one thing: it's a High School Playbook show. Welcome to the High School Playbook show. I'm Dylan Rogers. During the next 6 Fridays, we will bring you every aspect that makes up the high school football experience, from the bands, the fans, the cheerleaders, game officials, even the parents in the stands. Tonight, though, is week 9 of the football season. We begin in Modesto as Modesto Christian hosted the Hillmar Yellow Jackets in a Trans Valley League contest tonight. Hillmar is the real deal this year. I'm telling you, they got a great running game. As Luis Vargas right here, he finds the zone from 15 yards out to give the Yellow Jackets an early 7-0 lead. But Modesto Christian has a running game as well, but they weren't too good in the air tonight. Raymond Correll Jr. throws an 8-yard touchdown to Elmo Wharton after the 2-point conversion. Modesto Christian led 8-7, but after that, Hillmar's defense turned up the heat. Jack Enderblitzen, he gets the sack of the Modesto Christian quarterback. Now back to Hillmar's offense. Check out the quarterback keeper by Caden Bailey. That's right, he's coming right at you. Caden Bailey will please come home, as he does, bringing the rock 35 yards to the house. Hillmar over Modesto Christian, final score 49-8. Still in Modesto, the undefeated Downey Knights put their 8-0 record on the line at the Gregory Jaguars. The Jaguars put up a good fight tonight. Grant Veneman to Trey Webb. Wait for this one, because it's a 40-yard hookup. It was good enough for a first down, but Gregory had a tough time finding the end zone tonight. For Downey, they seemed to score whenever they wanted to. Connor Studdard goes down to Gabe Hernandez. That's a 60-yard touchdown pass. Downey would lead 24-3 in the first half. Now to the second half, where Downey kept the pedal to the metal. Connor Studdard, he dumps it off to Kai Ragland, and then Kai makes the catch, and this guy turns on the juices, and it flows 53 yards down the field into the end zone. Downey Knights, they improved to 9-0, taking down Gregory Jaguars. Final score tonight, 51-10. With identical records in the Monticello Empire League, Wood and Rodriguez met on the gridiron tonight for a game that had playoff implications riding on it. KCRA 3 Michelle Dapper has the outcome.
Neon night at Rodriguez High School as the Mustangs host the Will C. Wood Wildcats. Both teams with identical records on the season at 5-3. First quarter, Rodriguez strikes first. Keenan Jones fires to the end zone, and Jeremiah Hill hauls in the 10-yard score. 7-0 Stangs. Still in the first, Wood's starting quarterback Mason Sayre drops back, but Keyshawn Gresham uses all 255 pounds to plow him down for the sack. He would leave the ball game with a knee injury. Second quarter, the end around here to Andreas Garcia. Check out the spin move to get out of the tackle, outracing everyone for the 33-yard score. Still in the second, Derek Lewis under center now and throws the duck right to Jeffrey Missouri for the interception. The Mustangs defense just dominant in this one. In the third, after a Wildcat fumble, the Mustangs muster up another score. Jones to Leroy Bryant, the one-handed grab as he tucks it in for the 19-yard touchdown. They tack on another in the fourth for the 28-0 win for the third straight shutout.
I feel like our defense has always been this good. We lock up our DBs, that's the main part of our defense, and the zones that we run, it's just every man on the field is doing their job tonight, and that's how we got the donut.
I feel like we have the best receivers in the league. They make plays for me. Bad ball, they still make a play out of it.
So with the win, Rodriguez guarantees a third-place spot or better. Up ahead, Vanden, while Will C. Wood closes out the season against Vacaville. On a chilly night in Fairfield, Michelle Dapper, High School Playbook.
Thank you, Michelle. It was cold out there. She was bundled up nice and warm. Now to a battle for first place in the Delta League, as Jesuit and Elk Grove were 4-0 in league play before kickoff. Tonight's Delta League match taking place at Elk Grove High School, the home of the Thundering Herd. Let's head to the fourth quarter with Jesuit trailing 28-14. That is. The Marauders make a move. Anthony Seibels plows in to cut the Thundering Herd's lead down to 7 points. It's a game now. We're in the fourth quarter. But with 1:30 left in the game, Mason Vasquez would extend Elk Grove's lead. Vasquez sticks it across the goal line. That guy's good. Elk Grove moves into first place in the Delta League, hanging on to beat Jesuit. This was a close one tonight. Final score 34-21. Now to a Capital League game. The Christian Brothers Falcons, they tried to improve to 5-0 in league play as they took on the El Camino Eagles. Christian Brothers was a better team tonight. Landon Howard, he scores for the Falcons from 2 yards out to put Christian Brothers up 7-0. Later in the first half, William Littlejohn with a quick toss to Philip Bell. Bell rings the bell again for El Camino. He would get it into it going. The runner runs into the wall. Falcons were trying to make something happen. The ball gets loose. Isaiah Jordan is there for the recovery. Christian Brothers was leading late in the second half, 27-6. We do not have that final end just yet. As we do every week, it's time to show off our high school playbook. Great clips. Catch of the week. I love that music right there. And for week 9 of the high school playbook, Great Clips Catch of the Week was turned in by Downey High School. Connor started with a 31-yard toss to Camden Rush. It's at the other end using the fingertips to make the touchdown catch as Camden Rush of Downey High School in Modesto turned in our KCRA3 high school playbook Great Clips of the Week. He almost slipped there. You know he's an athlete when he keeps his footing there. To keep our promise and bring you every aspect of Friday Night Football, it's time to introduce you to our cheer team of the week. Take a watch and a listen.
Pump it up, Tigers! Come on, we play to win. What else all day?
It's the 22-member varsity cheerleaders from Intercom High School in Sacramento. The Intercom Tigers varsity cheer squad love to make their fans in the stands stand up and cheer every game, home or away, as they love to control the emotions of their fans in the stands. That does it for the first half of the High School Playbook Show. Coming up after a quick commercial break, I've got our Fan of the Week plus our Game of the Week. But for now, it's time to meet our High School Playbook Game Officials of the Week. The crew chief in the white cap, that's Tony Karbuski. Tony K has refereed high school football games for 9 years, and when he's not throwing his yellow flag, Tony Karbowski can be found riding his Harley Davidson. Time now to introduce you to our high school playbook fan of the week, Chloe Ogans.
Boo, I'm Chloe Ogans. Tigers are gonna win. Go Tigers, growl.
Okay, It scared you a little bit, maybe. Welcome back to the second half of the High School Playbook Show. I'm Della Rogers. We began with our High School Playbook Epic Chevrolet Game of the Week, and your votes sent me to Inderkum High School in Sacramento for a huge Capital Valley Conference contest.
In a battle of tigers, the Inderkum Tigers came charging out to face the Roseville Tigers in a Capital Valley Conference game that has playoff implications. With Roseville trying to get some breathing room, Inderkum uses a linebacker blitz. Dexter Simmons sacks the quarterback in the end zone. That's a two-pointer for the Inderkum Tigers as they lead 2-0 after the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, Giovanni Jordan takes a handoff. Giovanni shows off his quickness and agility to scoot into the end zone for Inderkum Tigers' 19-yard touchdown. But on Roseville's next possession, Brandon Guyton hits the Christopher O'Neal on the quick slant. 49 yards later, O'Neal is in the end zone for a Roseville Tigers touchdown.
No flags on the play.
Time now for a halftime update. To help me out is a flag guy, Azan Taylor for Inderkum. Azan, what do we got?
It's halftime. Inderkum is currently trailing 20-10, but we're going to find a way to bring it back in the second half and win it. Go Tigers, growl.
But in the second half, Inderkum found a way to put points on the scoreboard. Dexter Simmons III will not be denied as he scores for Inderkum, as this game was tied at 23-all late in the fourth quarter. But Roseville would light up the scoreboard when it counted. On the Inderkum kickoff, Brady Ranalli catches it, but then hands off to Christopher O'Neal, and then O'Neal carries it the rest of the way. Look at O'Neal go for a Roseville touchdown into the end zone for the Roseville Tigers. But after Inderkum scored, Roseville would use this last-second 25-yard game-winning field goal by Joel Bradley as the Roseville Tigers hang on to win at Inderkum by a final score of 33-28.
God, it was a great win for Roseville High School. I'm super proud of our guys. They battled. Inderkum is a heck of a team. Reggie's guys just battled to the end. Just a ton of credit to those guys. They were phenomenal, and they gave us everything they had, and we just were 2 points better tonight. But I'm just super proud of how our guys just battled to the end and never gave up.
In Sacramento, the Monterey Trail Mustangs played at the Grant Pacers in a Metro League battle for first place. Vince Okuri, he tosses to Vontrelli Waffer. And Vontrelli, he finds the lane, and then this guy turns on the Jets in 30 yards. He's in the end zone, getting the pylon right there for Monterey Trail Mustangs touchdown. For the Grant Pacers, Joseph McCray hands off to Hakeem Reynolds, and Hakeem gets loose, works the ball 30 yards into the end zone for a Grant Pacers TD. And despite the outcome being close, Monterey Trail was the better team tonight. Ali Collier takes a handoff, and he knows what to do with it, taking the rock 35 yards into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Then with Grant down, and after they scored, check out the squib kick right here by the Grant Pacers, trying to get the ball back so they can score, but Hassan Miller is there for the old scoop and scat. That guy's gone. That's 80 yards. Number 24 goes and gets 6 points for Monterey Trail as the Mustangs win this one by a final score of 49-42. In Sacramento, the Valley Vikings had to host the first place Natomas Nighthawks in a Greater Sacramento Conference game. For the Nighthawks, Makia Bird fields the punt right there by Valley, and watch what the Birdman does with the ball. He gets loose. No one's going to catch him. The Birdman flies the scoop, busting 60 yards into the end zone for Natomas. Later in the first half, Michael Hendricks, he takes the ball. This guy can dash too. Number one goes and gets 6 points before he's taken down, because that would be a touchdown because it hit the pylon. Natomas would win this one by a final score of 45-0. Now it's time to stop the highlights and bring in the band as we do every week. It's time to show off our High School Playbook Band of the Week. It's the 130-member Inderkum Tigers Marching Band and Color Guard. They are under the direction of Sean Hines. Hit it! Pretty good. Now back to more highlights in Sacramento. The Bradshaw Christian Pride played host to the Galt Warriors. Tonight's game is a Sierra Valley Conference battle, and the Bradshaw Christian Pride student section, they came out in full force. And so was the Pride football team. Mateo Macia takes the rock. This guy can roll. Matia motors 20 yards into the end zone for BC Pride, 21-0 lead. Later in the first half, Jackson Takashia who is listed on the roster as an offensive tackle and defensive tackle, takes a handoff, and 7 yards later, he's in the end zone. Bradshaw Christian would handle the business tonight, winning this one by final score 54-0. Well, because of game referee shortages, some games have been moved from Friday to Thursday and from Friday to Saturday, and that was the case for the Marysville at Center game. So in case you missed it, last night's featured game of the week, we're going to recap it for you. During Center's first drive, Maddox Marino jumps in front of the pass and toe taps the sideline for the interception for Marysville right there. That's a great play. It would set up a good field position, but they couldn't capitalize. For Center, they had things dialed in. Tafoya finishes off with a 2-yard drive. Final score, right this one. Center would win this one by a final score of 20-0. Well, that's it for week 9 of the High School Playbook Show. For Michelle Dapper and the rest of our High School Playbook crew, I'm Del Rogers. We'll see you back here next Friday night for week 10.